Welcome back, and today we're gonna run through every helmet on the market and tell you which ones you gotta be worried for and which ones are worth it. And to do that, I had to get one of every single helmet and try it on the field and off. And I'm not kidding you, I got every single helmet. We got the brand new F7 Pro. We got the throwback Rydell Speed. Everyone's personal favorite, the Rydell Speed Flex. Rydell's new project, the Axiom. A new helmet on the market, we got the Light Helmet Series 1. We've got the Visus, every quarterback's favorite helmet right now. And we got Light's newest edition helmet, the Apache. Now you're not gonna buy these, but 2 Gladiator helmets just to show how far we've really come. So we're gonna rate on 3 things. We're gonna rate on safety, style, and price. Then we're gonna put all that together and put it in the S to D tier. I'm not being paid by any of these helmet companies, so this is a real rating, and I've worn all these throughout my years in college. We're gonna start with the Gladiator. Now, don't know how much this is. It's probably 50 bucks on Facebook Marketplace right now. The inside of the helmet is air bubbles filled with foam, and as you can see, the foam is all rotted away by now. The crazy thing, this is not a replica helmet. This is a real game team issue helmet from way back in the day. My dad won it at Pump Pass and Kick. Look at that chin strap. It's just a piece of cloth. Plastic face mask, plastic helmet. Just listen to that. Not safe at all. No one should ever be wearing these again, and no one ever will. Hate to do this, but this one's going in the F tier. We're going to the Revo Speed. This helmet changed the game when I was in high school. The way people treat flexes is the way they used to treat the Speed. This was the studs helmet on the team. The hard thing now is when I post a video wearing these, everyone says it's a bucket. This is not a bucket, it's still a sweet helmet. Maybe illegal now, but I always gotta rock with the Speed. I'm gonna Google the helmet, and the first price that comes up, that's what I'm rocking with. So we got $305 for the Rydell Speed. For a helmet this old, that is still pretty pricey. 300 bucks for a helmet that everyone's gonna call a bucket. I'd pay the extra 50 bucks just to get the Flex or the F7 that's on the market, but we're gonna get to that. So style, people don't like it as much now because it's too much shell, not enough holes, not enough cuts, and it's just not as safe. As you can see, the inside, mainly just foam padding filled with air bubbles. You pump it right through these ear holes right here. Fits right to the cheek. I grew up playing with this one, so still nothing really wrong with it, but I'm also not taking many hits because I'm a kicker. Style, because this thing was so big back in the day, I have to at least give it a C. I know you guys hate it now, but the Rydell Speed was a great helmet. First, we gotta weigh it to see how heavy it is. 1,536 grams. But because of the style and the way people think about it, this helmet is gonna end up in the D tier. We're gonna move right on to the Flex, and you guys may not like this, but this helmet, definitely overrated. Everyone loved the Flex cutout right here. I was definitely one of them. I thought it was super cool, especially when linebackers were rocking them out on the field. This helmet is too heavy, and even worse, it is $555. Now let me tell you guys why. I don't know the full technology by how this Flex thing makes you safer, but this helmet did definitely add weight. The padding is heavier, and there is more of this nylon casing inside. The ratchet clips that the Flex did have were a game changer though, way easier to take the helmet on and off without snapping everything in. Let's weigh it and see how heavy it really is. 2,154 grams. They added more weight to add more safety, but I think they got it more right on the Axiom, their next iteration. But we'll get to that next. So price, $554. That's not crazy. I'd pay the extra money to go from the Speed to the Speed Flex, but definitely still pricey. And if you're going for a full college edition helmet, that's in the thousands. Style, I do still like the Flex up here. I think it was a good look and a good cutting edge for them. So I'm gonna give this one an A for style. All in all, my overall rating for the Flex, B tier. We're moving up the Rydell range to the Axiom. Most Axioms don't come with the one bar that was put on by me, so we're still gonna rate the helmet. This was the one I wore at UCLA. For the Axiom, we are gonna start with the price because that is a huge issue. The price, $1,600 for an Axiom. If you got that money, go ahead and spend it, but this is a lot of money for a few upgrades. One thing they boast about with the Axiom is you gotta put a face scanner on, and they scan your whole head so it fits custom to you. It's a great idea, and I definitely think it helps for those people that are getting hit all the time, like quarterbacks, linebackers, all those guys, but to be honest, I don't think it changes too much. I did the face scanners, and you can see this helmet is custom made for me. It's got all the black foam. They take out all the pieces and put the right ones in so it fits nice and tight to your head. They also did go crazy with the cut-ins on this helmet. They have a huge one right here, and it actually bends in. I guess giving a little bit actually takes away from the impact actually going on your head. They also have one here in the back, also does give 2. One thing they did though is they had the face mask clipped directly in the helmet, so there's no more braces, you have full vision and no top bar. This was a love-hate. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I loved it because as a kicker, you want to see as much as possible. Let's weigh it. 2,051 grams. Axiom weighs 2,051 grams, which is probably a little lighter than the Flex because I have this bar on it. But let's go through the rating system. Price, $1,600 is diabolical. That's nuts. So much money for a helmet, so that is gonna bring it down a little bit. The style though, S tier. I love the look of this helmet. I love all the cut-ins. I love everything about it. I wore this my last year at UCLA. Gotta go S tier for that one. Safety, I'm also gonna go A tier because, well, it's a great helmet and they've added a ton of stuff. I like the face mask, I like the 3D scanner. I just don't know how much more it's actually gonna do for you. So I'm gonna go A for that one. All in all, because of the price, I've gotta drop this one at least one rank. So I'm gonna go an A tier helmet. $1,600 is so much money. We're gonna roll into light helmets. Light helmets are crazy new technology. Some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, I love the look of it. The only hard thing is it is a bigger helmet and it is round. I'll put it on to show you guys. I do feel like a spaceman, but it does fit really nice to my head and is really snug, but let's talk about why it's so light. The inside of this helmet is built with these styrofoam beads. Their technology is used in racing helmets and that's why they put it in football helmets. They put these foam pads in for traction and comfort in your head. Cam Rising out of Utah was their main person to wear these through his college career, and now quite a few people wear them, like Caleb Williams. Let's weigh it. 1,395 grams. This helmet is the lightest helmet we've weighed so far, and that's because it took a lot of the padding out of it and it's taken a lot of stress off your neck. Let's look up the price. This is the LS2 and it's sold at Dick's Sporting Goods for $4.95. So this helmet is the same price as a Speed Flex, so why should you choose this one over a Speed Flex? If you like the new technology and it fits better on your head, you should definitely try it. And if you're close to a Dick's, just go try one on. The shell of this helmet is designed with a mesh, which is meant to give and take hits better than most plastic helmets. Overall ratings price, I'm gonna go B tier because it's the same as a Flex. Style, I'm also gonna go B tier. I like it, I think it looks cool. I wish it had a few more cuts into it. Safety, all their test scores test great, but some people just don't trust the foam. So in the end, this is gonna end up at the C tier just because they have something better. This is Light's newest helmet, it's the Apache. This is the helmet Caleb Williams is wearing right now on the Bears. As you can see, a lot of difference between the LS2. It's got way more cuts, way more holes, and the inside is totally different. It's still got those traction beads, but the whole thing is 3D printed. You can see it right here. I'll put it on to show you how it looks and then we'll get it weighed. Right here I got it on. I love the look of it. The divots make it more look like a Halo helmet. I'm all game for it. Got the snap off chin straps. Let's weigh it. 1,900 grams. Not as heavy as the Flex or the Axiom. Let's check the price. Apache football helmet comes in at $750. Definitely a little pricey, but if you want all the 3D printed technology that they have listed on their website, I am not gonna test for that, but you can try it out, test for yourself. I'm gonna go A tier for style. I do love the cut-ins, I like the holes, I like Caleb Williams wearing it on the field. The face mask is super cool, just extra wiry. Only thing I think it can improve is the back. It's just one blank pad back here. I think you could add some kind of tech or holes or whatever. Safety, I don't know enough about this helmet. I wanna see more athletes wearing them. I wanna see how well this 3D technology holds up in different climates, whether that's cold games, hot games, you name it, whether it gives more or not. Only time will tell, but I think Light is definitely on the right track. I can't decide whether to put this one at the B or A tier. For now, we're gonna put it at the B tier. We're jumping into every quarterback's favorite helmet, the Visus. Now, I love this helmet. I love the style, I love the face mask, I love the look of it, and the inside is also super clean. Most quarterbacks wear it because the viewpoint, these face masks are set up so you can see the whole field as you wear them. It's also got a special shell that gives when you get hit so it won't take as much impact directly to your head. Let's weigh this helmet. 2,125 grams. So the Visus weighs the same as an Axiom, so that means this is in the same class, it should do all the same safety things. A lot of technology in this helmet. As you can see, there's a hard shell lining the inside of the helmet, and right here you've got squishy little air bubbles. So when you get hit, those actually take most of the hit. They put a lot into this one. Let's see how expensive it is. Visus 02 helmet comes in at $679. Little on the pricey side, but with all the tech and everything inside, I think it might actually be worth it. Let's jump right into the rankings. Style, Love it. I love the two lines down the middle. I love the dots right here. And you can actually attach a different helmet for linemen up to the front, and they call it a trench. It's like a helmet attachment. Especially if you throw a stripe on it, I think it's a full complete helmet. It is maybe missing a little bit if there's no stripe, but I still love the look of it. Style, I'm going S tier. Safety, I can't say it all, but I am gonna go A tier with this one. Overall, the Vices, I think, has fallen strongly in that A category. Great helmet. We're gonna start with the classic F7. Now this is the F7 2.0. They added enough inside the helmet to make it legal, but the F7 original is no longer allowed. Schutt was known for having bucket helmets. Aaron Rodgers wore them. They looked a lot like this. Only 3 holes up at the top, not a lot of designs, not a lot going on. It was a basic helmet. So when Schutt came out with the F7, everyone was loving it. Gave Rydell a good competitor. And they came out with the F7 2.0, and I think they may have jumped him. But let's weigh it, see how much it is. 2,213 grams. It is a little heavier of a helmet, weighing right in around what the Flex is. Most people that wear these helmets are CBs, DBs, linebackers, all those guys on the defensive side. You also see receivers wearing these too. I'll put this one on for you. The helmet does look a little rounder when you wear it. As you can see, it is a little rounder. It fits great right here on the cheeks though. Classic snap-ins. This is the Oregon Shoe Duck helmet, so it's team issue from Oregon. Let's see how much it is. So the F7 2.0 is coming in at $329, discounted now because the F7 Pro's out. Now I know there are newer helmets out there, but I don't think anyone should count this one out. I think this helmet is clean, I think it is sexy, and I think it is mean, especially if you're on the defensive side. I love the outer shell right here, and this one even comes out when I've customized helmets myself. Pops right out, and those take more of the impact. I also love the look of the bumper plate. The interior, as you can see, is rubber, and it's got a lot of those blue cushions that take all the impact. All right, for style, I love the indents, I love the top caps, I love the face mask, so I'm gonna go A tier for style. For safety, I think it's a really good helmet, fits tightly on the head, and those blue cushions really take most of the impact. Also gonna go A tier, but for price, unbeatable right now. This is as much as a speed, not a speed flex, a speed. So this helmet's gonna end up in the A tier. Maybe older, but a solid helmet. Last but not least, we have the F7 Pro, the newest helmet out of every helmet we have today. It's got the same technology as the Axiom, 3D printed all on the inside. You have to wear a scanning head mask, so it fits perfect to your head. One thing they added was this air pump on the back, so if you change climates or the weather is getting hotter and the helmet doesn't fit great, you can pump it right there on the field, so it fits perfect. Love that. The biggest thing they changed from the F7 2.0 to the F7 Pro was that indent that they have on the F7 2.0 isn't there as much. It's just more of a round helmet, but they still have those cut-ins. The top cap is no longer there. It is just fused to the helmet, but it kind of gives a lot like the Vices. I'll put it on, show you what it looks like. Right here's it on. As you can see, it's not as cutting as the F7, but it is a super comfy helmet, especially because it's made for me. Classic snaps and the classic Schutt face mask. Let's weigh it. 2,020 grams. So the F7 Pro comes in just lighter than the Axiom and the Vices. I think the design and style of these ones was definitely a step up, and the other one I gave an A, so this one has to be an S tier on style. Especially if you throw an Oakley visor on there too. Unbeatable. I do like the 3D printed inside shell, especially with the cushions. I think it fits great, and it's a really comfortable helmet. So for safety, I'm gonna go an A tier, mostly because I don't know a lot about it. Let's look up how much this is. The Schutt F7 Pro comes in at $1,500. That is so much for a helmet, but I guess with new technology where you have to get scanned, it has to fit exactly to you. I guess you're getting what you pay for. I can't give it that S tier for that because most high school players don't have $1,500 to spend. So for a college program that wants to divvy these out, I think this might make the S tier. Style, I'm gonna go S tier. I love the look of it. I love all the indents. I love the style, the design, everything about it. I think it's great. Safety, I'm gonna go A just because I don't know much about it. And then the price, I've gotta go B, which rounds this helmet out to be an A tier helmet. And that's our video today. No, there are no S tier helmets. I think all the newer helmets are way too expensive. $1,500 is a lot of money that most people don't have, but the technology is there. I love the personalized helmets, and I love all the things they're adding to keep you safe. The older helmets are great priced, but the technology's not there. They need to improve, they need to get better, and we need to find a way to get it to all athletes all over the country. So if you got the money, get the F7, get the Axiom. It's definitely safer and probably better for you in the long run. But if you don't got the money, go with the F7, go with the Flex, go with the Light, go with the Vices. All of them look great. Pick the one that speaks most to you. I like the look of the Vices. Some people like the look of the F7. Some people like the Flex. It's all up to you, it's your head. And if you like the helmets in this video, remember we're giving them all away once we hit 1 million subs, so hit that sub, and I'll see you guys next time.